Hey everyone, check this out. I've received a package today, which looks cool. Let's see what's inside. Drum roll, please. It's not quite as thrilling as maybe you can imagine, but it's cool. Look at this, look at this. Look, right. What is this? It's in a radioactive sealed bag. This is high shield static shielding to protect me from what is inside this bag. Maybe if you can see it from here, you can read what is the contents. Contents is the burning. Check this out. Right, how am I going to open this? Oh, cool. Hopefully I don't have to cut it to open it. Yes, I don't. Here we go. Look at this, everyone. Da 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 da. How cool's that? It's Rick Wakeman's Burning soundtrack on audio cassette. Yes, I had this on vinyl ages ago, and stupidly, I got rid of quite a lot of my vinyl and a lot of my horror soundtracks when I first became a Christian, because I was like, oh my word, like, is it wrong for me to be liking this stuff? And I went and got rid of quite a few things. These days, I'm more well-rounded and can realize it's okay to have this stuff, but it's somewhere else. Yeah, it's really expensive to buy lots and lots of vinyl these days, but I really like listening to things with digital downloads and all that stuff as well. Quite happy to do that, although vinyl does sound great. But I'm actually quite enjoying having cassettes at the moment. And here is one of them, the Burning. I think this is kind of a limited edition version. I'm going to open it up and so you can have a look inside. Maybe we'll have a little listen as well, but I guess I can't play too much of it. I've got a few of these cassettes now. I had loads of horror soundtracks on audio cassette, but again, I'm not quite sure where all those are. Although I do still have stacks and stacks of audio cassettes with, me doing stupid singing and all that stuff. But anyway, let's have a look inside. That's what this looks like. Oh, let's do it like a proper unboxing. Like they do these videos, don't they, on YouTube? Let's try that. Right, here we go. Right. God, it's such a hassle to try and set up a camera to point downwards. These unboxing people obviously are very good experts, but here we go. And, this is only a cassette, so when we open up, we're just going to go, oh yeah, it's a cassette. But anyway, I was quite excited about receiving this today, so why don't we just check it out and see what it's like. Oh, look at that, right. And it slips right out. There we go, The Burning. Original 1981 motion picture soundtrack. Look, it's got the little thing. Don't look, he'll see you. Don't breathe, he'll hear you. Don't move, you're dead! Remember that bit? Nice sleeve there. Always nice to have that on thing. There we go. This is from One Way Static, by the way, who make some really great albums. I've got a great vinyl by them called Mark of the Devil, which I really enjoyed. There you go. Just, listen to that sound. Remember that sound of the old thingy? Right, here we go. Ta-da! That's what you've been waiting for. Yeah, there he is. So Cropsy, looking after he he was a sadist, by the way, but then he got burned and picked on, and now he returns to attack people, as all good slashers do. But there you go. You've got all the classic ones on there. It's not particularly expanded in any way, but it's just it's cool. It's cool to have these little things, and the soundtrack is great. I really enjoy the Burning soundtrack, and so why don't we have a little listen? All right, let's give this a little whirl. There we go. Putting it into this. This is some cheap make, I think, some Japanese. Well, that's super cheap, but certainly not expensive. I'm just not an audiophile, I'm afraid. So you have to deal with that. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah. Here. That hiss, by the way, is the sound of insects on the soundtrack. It's not necessarily just the hiss of the tape. Although you get a bit of hiss with cassette, but that's okay. A bit authentic then. I once, by the way, I lived in St Albans before I lived where I do now in the UK, and I saw Rick Wakeman once. He was just walking around in W.H. Smith's, the newsagents, and I didn't have the bottle to go and say hi to him. I was like, oh my word, it's Rick Wakeman! And it was really only The Burning that I knew that he'd written, so I cobbed out and he walked out into the sunset, and I was like, crud! But anyway, let's get this kick off in a second, this music. Get a bit of program drums coming right about now. Well, you get the idea with that. Nice little bit of The Burning from One Way Static. I don't know if this is still available anymore. I think this was some sort of limited edition, but anyway, I picked one up. And I've got some other I've got some other cassettes. Do you want to see them? Here we go. Yes, this is the brilliant soundtrack to Deadtime Stories, which is also known as Freaky Fairy Tales. This is a really cool album. It's just come out actually from Terrorvision, and it's just a very, very cool soundtrack for 80s horror vibe. And continuing the 80s horror vibe, we have the Boogeyman, or the Boogeyman, depending on how you describe it. I don't know how you speak about it in your country, but this is another very, very cool synth soundtrack. From One Way Static as well. Although the inlay, right, looks cool, but I've got to like keep this inlay away from my kids, because like it's a bit gratuitous, the picture that they've got inside. But anyway, so I've got to make sure they don't listen to this. Although, well, they do listen to this music because I keep playing it all the time. But yeah, anyway, there you go. There's 3 lovely. Oh, there's the sun coming through there. So 3 lovely soundtracks to listen to on audio cassette. Who'd have thunk it?